What's up, world, man? It's your boy News, and we here another night. Nov Nos Show. That's your boy Nov. Talk
hmm
to him.
We consistent. We run it. We run it. Listen, that's a real one right there.
Yeah,
We run it.
yeah, man. Nah, but we back. We back. It's Sunday tomorrow, man. So you already know what we had to do. We had to come and tap in.
hmm
You know what I mean? And do what we do. You know what I mean? I had to chew him up on. Wait, pause. I I had I, I had to I had to win that debate on the top five wide receiver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I had to win that debate.
Nah, today we came to the realization that we know what it is for real. We know what
Yeah,
it
we.
is for real.
Hey yo,
Philly in the
don't.
building again. That's why I put the Sixers. That's why I threw him on the chest today. Because I said, you know what? I'm gonna not do the Eagles, and I'm gonna show some more love in the city. You know, just for my basketball people telling me that I ain't. They saying I ain't representing enough. They talking about something. You a football boy now? You a football boy now? Shut up.
Yeah, I need my hair done. This is
I
crazy. You
I,
see
I
this?
cover. I cover the full landscape in sports. Man, I
Facts,
don't
as you
just,
should. That's what you're supposed to
man.
do.
So
Yeah, I
so
mean, you see, Gilbert Arenas talking about football.
oh yeah,
Then you got
listen.
a kid Tylee talking about basketball.
Yeah,
So
listen. If you grew up in our neighborhoods, you know god dog well that you weren't just watching one sport. Like we went
exactly.
out there in the streets and we played football. We went in the back and
Yes.
we played
Yes.
basketball. We went on the front
Yes.
next to Mr. Frank Yard while he told us not to go in the grass, and then we played
Yes.
baseball.
Yes.
we
And
we we
that's when they call me T.O.
I mean, then we went, then we went, and then we ran around. I'm gonna say this right now, because I love this. I was actually talking to Cleese earlier, and he said, "Yo, man," he's talking about just these youngins we got, and I want to say, man, I was the fastest boy uptown at one point, man. Nobody was seeing me, bro.
What? I,
I used to be the
nah,
fastest boy
bro.
uptown.
I think you
Me,
forgetting about King.
it's me, Keem, and Omar. Omar was the older. Omar was older than us, but me,
Oh
Markeem,
snaps! I
Omar,
forgot about Omar. But
yeah, it was us
I
three.
think
It was us
I
three.
think you
Now
sleeping
King,
on King.
no, little bro was there. He wasn't
Yeah,
quite there.
yeah, yeah.
He
I
was he
think
was a little bit he was a little bit behind his big bro. He know.
he shot out. I think you see sleeping
King,
on King.
no, cause and I give
Yeah,
my
I
little
look
bro.
bad, bro.
I
My
give my I give Keem all the credit in the world because like dead serious stuff. That ball was the reason that I could dribble the ball. My little brother was the reason I could dribble the ball left and right hand. He was the reason
dang.
that we all could throw. Remember, we was in the crib
Oh,
and
you
we was
see
out
them
there throwing them.
shoulders? Oh,
we
and
was
I
out
ain't
there throwing them
vegan.
left. We was out there throwing them punches left and right handed. We used to do the only left handed boxing matches, stuff like that. That's what we
Nigga,
do. We cover all the sports in this world.
you,
You want to talk about that boxing? We got a homie that was professional. We do this.
facts.
We do
Fact.
this. We real
Hey, yo, why
real
you ain't
sports
telling me I
people.
look rough though, bro?
Bro, look, you see how I'm going, bro. You see how I'm going. Yeah, I
But
was surprised.
you
I
look
was
cleaner than
surprised.
me though.
That's because I just do want to see. Listen, it's the Sixers. It's the Sixers. It's the Sixers. Yeah,
But but
hey.
I mean your haircut don't look bad.
I ain't got
I
no
look
hair.
rough, bro. I look
Nah.
rough.
Remember, I don't get
I look,
haircuts no more. So,
look,
so, so that's big.
I look like
Nah,
you got
nah.
some crack.
No,
You got some crack.
no,
That's that,
no,
that's what it
no,
look
no,
like. That's what I'm
no.
looking like.
No. We
You
know what them boys look like. We know what them boys look like. We no. Man, that's different.
Hey yo. So hold on. What we looking like? What we in week 3 now?
We in week three. We one more game away before we can round this up, and we could talk about where we think teams are standing.
So we
But
in
this week is a good week, bro. You know, we got some NFL schedules to go NFL schedule to tap in on. So we got some teams that's coming into the week probably a little bit overhyped. They gonna get knocked back down.
Eagles.
We gonna have
Eagles.
to knock the horn off some Rams. Knock
Eagles.
the horn off some Rams. Hey,
I
right
got
here
Matt. I
today.
got Matt Stafford coming in, tearing y'all apart.
Somebody just recently dropped one of these dudes just dropped the thing talking about Matt Stafford is the hardest quarterback to beat in the NFL. I said, well, damn,
What?
didn't he have like a couple losses last year?
That's a. I mean, I guess they saying in the sense of not that he can't be beaten, but is Matt. One thing you can say about Matt Stafford, and it's been since Detroit. Like that boy, he a gat, bro.
He a
Matt a
baller.
gat.
He do.
Like
He
like
is.
like like he
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 is.
he definitely gonna put up some numbers on you,
Yeah.
he gonna fight. He gonna fight until that clock hits zero. You know what I'm saying? Jared Goff the same way too. Even if
They
Jared
they
Goff have 100 interceptions, Jared
see
Goff gonna keep tossing that ball.
they never said that the question was never if that Megatron that had nobody throwing in the ball. If that's
Nah,
the truth. Stafford was a baller. He knew
yeah,
his
Stafford
strengths
was.
week in and week out.
Detroit problem was, and I believe if they would have did what they're doing now and actually put people around
Hmm.
Stafford and Megatron, they would have won, more than what they did. And they probably should have got another coach. They coach, I respect Campbell. He's he a gat too. Like he want to win. So, but I don't feel like it's like with Barry Sanders. It's like I feel like the Lions do what the Sixers do. It's like you get a good player or two, and it's like
Hmm.
you don't continue to build upon that. You just like you content with what you got, and then I feel like some organizations is good with just getting ticket sales, while other organizations are trying to win championships.
Hmm.
I feel like Jerry Jones was guilty of that for a long time, but now I feel like since he's on you know, a later side of life, and not to say it can be any day now, but realistically speaking, it could be any day now.
Hmm.
So I feel like before this man go, he's going to prove himself right. Yeah, I mean, he's going to prove that him letting Jimmy go wasn't a mistake. He's going to prove that um, Dallas is who they are because of him. Even
Hmm.
though without winning any more championships, or if he didn't win any more championships in his lifetime, I don't think the Cowboys would have been the organization that they are today if he didn't purchase them. Um,
Definitely.
so
Yeah, because he's also trying to make sure he set off the right things for the team to continue to be successful. And that
right,
means more than anything. And that's what you do down in latter years. You make sure your organization doing good and you making sure they're in good hands. So a
right.
lot of the decision making got to be alleviated. You got to give it to the next guy. You got to be like, all right, you gonna be the one that make these decisions because you don't want the Cowboys to fade out. They never gonna fade out.
I don't think they're gonna fade out because at the end of
But
the day, he turned that into and it's funny because I was listening to Dame Dash interview on the Breakfast Club and he was like he kept saying his family business or his family name or something like that or whatever point blank period he set up his family to succeed when he's gone. So at
yeah,
the end of the day, I don't feel as though Jerry is running the Cowboys on some day-to-day stuff. I feel like Stephen Jones is running the Cowboys now.
yeah,
And Jerry is still the GM, and yeah, he's still the owner and all that. He still get the final say, but is I believe Stephen Jones is, doing more of the day to day.
Mm-hmm.
And then you still got his other kids that's also playing a part.
Yeah.
Like if you pay attention to what he says in a lot of interviews, is like, he made a decision, and then pretty much he came to the table, and then everybody had to agree. And when he's talking about everybody, of course, maybe Brian Schottenheimer, Schottenheimer, however you say his last name, maybe he was one of those voices, but mainly I believe the main voices was that of his kids, and the other people that's in on the board of the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But
That actually,
it,
now to go, here come a good question for you. I got a good, because when we was talking about Detroit, I got a good question. And we can
mhm.
start it like that, which is how much of it is the eye test, what like, or let me rephrase it, because I've said it in John. How much should stats matter opposed to the eye test?
I believe, I believe, um, I believe the eye test matters a little more than stats. Because at the end of the day, like I always tell my son, because he'll sit there and be like, "Oh well, this happened in this game," and then it's like, "Bro, well, if you didn't watch the game, you can't sit there and stand on that, because yeah, it might say, oh, you only did this in the game and blah blah blah, this and the third, but when you watch the game, that person could have been doing so much more. It just didn't pan out like that on paper. Prime example, this is a perfect example. A receiver, you could sit there and say, well, he only got held to 10 yards in 10 yards in the game, and he only had one reception and two targets. But then it's like you think that he got shut down,
Hmm.
but then in reality, the quarterback probably just never went his way, even if he was open.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think the eye test matters, a whole lot more than stats, because the game always, tells a different story. If
Yeah,
if if you
I
if you
understand.
watching it, from start
Yeah,
to finish.
a thing I like I told you, I get flack for saying that Fletcher Cox is the greatest Eagles defender of all time. But um, like for instance, somebody once told me, he said Fletcher Cox ain't do nothing in the Super Bowl when we won. Said Fletcher Cox did plenty. He stuffs every run and he gets double teamed every play. That's something. You might not, that might not register as a sack or anything, but when those offensive linemen say, "Oh no, we can't let that guy get through because if that guy changes the game," then yeah, sometimes them stats ain't gonna be there. But we know his impact every time the ball is snapped. So I definitely understand that. Like you what you do on the court, it kind of reminds me of, again, I don't want to give him credit because I know a lot of people are down on him, but Ben Simmons, right? Ben Simmons. This dude did so much more on the court than he gets credit for, right? People will be like, he didn't score, but he does everything. He was doing well on the Sixers. He was doing everything else, defending the best guy, make leading the team in assists, leading the team in rebounds, all of those things. So he has to do all of those things, and then what everybody was looking for was 3-point shots. Not even just scoring, not even scoring, just 3-point shots. They're like, oh, he's not shooting threes, like, bro.
And who we
But
talking about again?
it's just. I mean, I'm just referring to, and that's Ben Simmons. I referred to, but what I'm
Who?
saying is Ben
Hold on. Who
Simmons,
was it?
right? Ben Simmons, he don't got no job either. Ben Simmons, hey, Philly needs to stop playing. Get him right. Get him right. It is getting right. But yeah, but no, again, so many things add factor into the game. something I tell Fresh all the time, like, and Fresh will go out there and Fresh would be like, "Yeah, Dad, I had 7 assists this game," and I'll be like, "I don't give a damn about them assists, boy. You need to go score points." Right? But like, those close assists matter, those rebounds matter, those blocks matter, the steals matter, and he'll do it all. And I'll be like, "Yeah, bro, we ain't looking for that right now. We need you to go score buckets, bro. You getting 7 assists to 2 to 5 dudes that ain't going to college. That ain't making no sense. You need to score, not pass to them. And when they get their moral victory, oh, I scored 8, and, and bruh, Fresh, go score. They know who you are. They don't know who these other guys are. People are coming to see you. So it's always funny, but yeah, so many things factor into just the one thing. So I definitely understand where you're coming from when we saying
Dang, I was trying to hit that
high
mute
pressure.
button for a minute, but no, you're 100% correct though. Like nah, that stats don't. I mean, they mean something. Like if you reckon a game, but then again, you ain't even got a record game because it's like let's say you getting blown out, and all you can do is throw the ball, and it can make it look like you wrecking the game, and in reality, you was getting blown out, and so they had to toss you the ball. But so I think the eye test is way more important than stats. Again, so that's why it always brings it because I got the most polarized quarterback in the NFL, and like, bro, it's like people hate on him, like, and they talking about the eye test, this and that and the third and all that, but it's like the eyes must not be working because that boy be out there balling, and then they forget about everything else that's going on around them that's affecting him overall. Like prime example, Stephen A was on there. Stephen A was talking trash on his show. So the guy was like, he's like, do you not take account for nothing else that happened during those games? He like, no, blah, 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 blah. Like you want Dak to take all the blame, but it's like, bro, what you expect Dak to do when receivers can't get open? They dropping passes, the coach calling horrible plays, the defense letting the other team run all over top of them, this, that, and the third, but somehow, some way is Dak can't get it done. And then you fought him for the interception that he throws in the game when his mistakes was minor compared to the overall picture of what was going on. Now I can see if the team's balling out, and then his interceptions
Really
caused us to lose.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the times, his interceptions ain't the reason why they happen, but they don't be, oh, snaps, he threw an interception, and that's what changed the game. No, the game was already looking bad from the jump, like rather it's penalties or horrible calls. Because for the life of me, when we had 5-yard McCarthy and the times that we did go to the playoffs with 5-yard McCarthy, the play calling was atrocious. And that was the main reason why the offense couldn't move the ball, is because the play calling was that bad. Yeah, I mean, but a casual football fan that's sitting there watching the game, they're not gonna pick up a headache. They want the ball to get hiked, and they want that splash play every time. Yeah, I mean, they're not paying attention that they calling the bull crap calls, and I can't think of who it was that had the interview, and then they was asking him about the Cowboys offense. He played on San Fran, and they was asking him about the Cowboy offense, and he was like, pretty much they run a simple scheme. You know what I'm saying? It's not complex. They don't got to think. You know what I mean? All they got to do is sit back and dissect it. Yeah, I mean, and for the most part, it's like I ain't throwing it past 10 yards. So how far do my corners got to drop? Yeah, I mean, like, and then we know you're gonna try to force the ball to CD because you ain't got no running back. You ain't got a number two, even though we had a number two. Y'all just ain't utilize them the right way. But it's like you ain't got none of this, so it's gonna be easy to like pick y'all off. Like, but these are things. Again, they eye tests. You got to sit there and you got to pay attention to it instead of you just looking at, oh, he threw 2 interceptions, blah blah blah, this and that, the third. Because I love to say Peyton Manning, that man threw 7 interceptions. The first time he won the Super Bowl, he threw 7 interceptions that whole series. 3 the first game, 2 the next, 2 the next. But guess what? They won the Super Bowl. Why? Because that defense overcame. And then they was able to go ahead and put drives together to score points. Yeah, I mean, that's something that we wasn't able to do the few times in the playoffs that he did throw the interceptions. And it really was against San Fran and then Green Bay, even though the Green Bay interceptions really ain't matter because that game was atrocious from the jump. Yeah, I mean, but the joints against San Fran, they matter. But at the end of the day, is one, the game was still close, but then 2 is they just couldn't find a way to get the ball downfield. Yeah, I mean, and that had more to do with play calling and not really quarterback play or him throwing interceptions. But the eye test is very important. But before we get too deep into this, because we're supposed to be doing our week 3 previews.
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately, I can't see the times of these games. So, I can see the times of them. I actually can see the times of them. So we're gonna start with early games, right?
Yeah.
So Bengals Vikings, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Vikings on that one. I believe Minnesota came off a loss last week.
Okay.
Justin Jefferson started to talk about the struggles a little bit.
Okay.
I feel like this is the second year in, so he's going through a lot of growing pains. It's not going to be easy. Rookie seasons are never easy in any case. Some guys do have great rookie years, and especially when you sit a guy down, he was supposed to learn the game. You don't really learn the game. You ain't getting real play experience for real. So
That's
he's going
facts.
through all this growing pains right now in the field. But again, when I watch JJ, he looked like he going ball. He be in the games. He just gotta trust that arm and get that thing going. Remember, you got Justin Jefferson, so go to that dog. That's a
The
player right
second best receiver in the NFL.
there. Yeah, next to Jamar Chase. You know?
Yeah, we about to kick him off, yo. We about this about to just be the no show. Like Nov ain't welcome no more. He keep disrespecting Cowboys, man. Like I'm with you though, bro. I take JJ McCarthy and
Mm-hmm.
the
My
Vikings as well.
biggest gripe with the Vikings is that trash run game. Well, also offensive line. That offensive line, you're gonna get that man killed. So a lot of his woes come from he ain't got a strong offensive line, and you ain't gonna have a strong run game when you don't have a good offensive line. So he got to get that ball out his hands. Play that Tom Brady game, man. Get it out your hands and go to your dog. Go to your guys, man. You got some receivers. Go to Justin. Even if you guys go ahead and target him, go to Justin Jefferson, man. You got your security blanket. Tight ends are playing the best they ever played in the NFL right now. So you got the tight end, you got Justin Jefferson. I can't think of his tight end on top of my head right now, but go to your boy. Get that out your hands. It ain't no running game.
Okay.
And what you call it? They gonna have to start paying DraftKings, and one of them gonna have to start paying us. We go out here and get these Johns right. we call
You
game.
stupid.
We call games, y'all. We call games out these Johns.
Facts. So all right. So hold on. Was that the Texans and the Jaguars, or that was still Vikings and the Bengals?
That was still Vikings Bengals.
All right, because I'm going with you. Like I said, I'm going with you on the Vikings and the Bengals. I'm going with you on the Vikings and the Bengals. Who you got? Jaguars, Texans.
I'm gonna go with the Texans. C.J. Stroud, an animal. That's an animal right there. They got Chubb and they got one of those defenses. One of them defenses. They ranked that defense over Philadelphia coming into the season. I had them on my fantasy team. I had Houston as my Pittsburgh and Houston were my two defenses on my fantasy team. So I watch Houston a little bit. I love the city of Houston.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. This might be a hard one.
It's going to be a game. This is definitely one of the games I highlighted this week. I don't trust Trevor Lawrence and won't trust Trevor Lawrence, bro. Right? And ETM put the ball on the floor. I've seen him do it before. He was on my fantasy team last year too. ETM put that ball on the floor. I stopped playing him because of that. Him having an average season. I'm like,
what about Travis Hunter though?
Travis Hunter a baller. Travis Hunter's a baller, but Houston is a problem. It's a problem, Houston. Houston, they have a problem over there, man. That's a scary team in the AFC, man. That's gonna be a good team.
I mean, they 0-2 right now, though, bro.
Nah, bro, it's a strong defense, man. They'll get it together at the beginning of the season, and they playing a division game.
So they 0-2, and you saying the defense is good?
Yeah, you know how the games go, brother. You know, look, the two defenses that were ranked top, Denver and Houston. Right now, it could be a thing. Like I think it was last year and the year before, they did keep ranking keep ranking the Commanders as the best defense in the NFL, and we know they ain't the best nothing.
I mean, our Commanders had a nice defense, bro.
Yeah, it's just a nice defense, not the best defense. It's just a nice defense.
But did they have? I don't think they had them ranked as the best defense, though.
I know they used to rank the Commanders real high, brother.
But the Commanders had a nice defense.
And look, the first and then what you call his losses are a point and 5 points. The first game they 9-14. You know, and then the next game 19-20. You getting teams beating them through the skin of their teeth, and then people ain't scoring points on them. I always like that. Like that's showing something. When you ain't if you ain't putting 20 up on my team,
right?
No, you can't really. They have to get it together offensively.
But I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, you can't. I don't know, man. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this down because I'm trying label this live. Yeah, man, I'm trying to label this live. Yeah, man, but yeah, I don't know though, bro. I can't see it. You know, Texans they ain't looking too good right now. But like you said, it is C.J. Stroud. I just look at it like this. See, the Jaguars got more of a mystery with them, right? They got more of a mystery with them. You got more that you need. You got more that you need to see from Travis Hunter. He's still trying to prove himself. right? Um, I that might be the upper hand because you still got a Trevor Lawrence who's trying to prove himself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then you do got Nico Collins and Stephon Diggs and all them on one side, but I don't know. It's like it's kind of like Jaden Daniels. Like everybody talking about what they did last year. Yeah, I mean, and especially CJ Stroud. Well, not CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud. They still stuck on his rookie season.
Mm-hmm. He bought out.
Right, and but now it's like when people got them that tape of you and all that, and they start noticing your tendencies, coaches can they can make a game plan for you. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it makes it a whole lot harder. So I me personally, because like I hate when these sports analysts just automatically deem people God as soon as they had one season. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, and I get it. That's what y'all get paid to do, but it's like y'all gotta chill and let these dudes earn their stripes. Like, you know how much flack. Again, I always bring it back to Dak because he the most polarized quarterback in the NFL. But it's like all of them was trying to sit there and say, "Oh, he did this and blah blah blah," and Dak time is that. But then it's like, bro, Dak get better every year, and you have yet to see what this quarterback can do on a consistent basis. But yet, y'all ready to just rank these dudes higher than Dak off of one season. Dak balled out his rookie year. He kept getting better. Yeah, I mean, but y'all place everybody over Dak just for having one good season.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, I don't know. The Texans, they look a little flat this year right now.
Yeah, they're gonna have to figure it out offensively. Like I said, scoring 9 and
Right.
then
So
the
I
19.
I
Yeah,
think I'm gonna
it's
go with
a
the Jags on that.
yeah, it's an
Oh, you gonna
offensive
write
issue.
this down? Can you write this down? Because I'm over here
Sure.
doing something too. Can you write this down?
Hold up.
Yeah, man. Um,
Big one.
what you pick? You pick the Vikings, and I picked the Vikings. We both picked the
Mm-hmm.
Vikings.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the W.
You picked the Texans. I picked the Jags.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Um, the Titans and the Colts. Who you got? Dun dun dun.
Oh,
Go
I'm
ahead,
going with
all
the
that Marvin Harrison stuff.
I'm going with the Colts, man. Listen, Daniel Jones been playing pretty good. I like Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor balled out. I'm waiting for him to get a touchdown. Um, get a touchdown, brother. I mean, help me out with my little picks. Help me out with my little picks, man. Get your touchdown, Jonathan. But keep on balling, man. Keep on balling.
So you said you going with the Colts?
I'm going with the Colts in that one.
You going with the Colts? Who am I gonna go with? I think I might go with the Colts too.
Yeah, Daniel Jones getting his little luck on right now. You know, he getting his little luck streak, and we're about to see how long he hold off before he
Now
revert
you
back
know
to his
what?
normal self.
You know what? You know what? I'm going with the Titans.
Okay.
Doom doom doom. I'm going with the Titans. I'm
They
I'm
got a
I'm gonna
rookie
say
quarterback
Cam
though,
Moore
man.
gonna get his. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
Cam Moore gonna get his first win,
I don't know about that young man. He look a little,
and they at home.
he,
I'm gonna go with
he
the
look a little,
Titans.
he look a little wet behind the ears still, a little bit
He
too
is wet
excited,
behind the
not
ears.
knowing, not knowing, not knowing when to get rid of that ball. and when to get rid of it. Then sometimes it look like he running a tad bit too early. It's growing pains being a rookie quarterback. It definitely is. Um,
Exactly.
and that's why I'm gonna go. That's why I'm going with the Colts. Like I said, we gonna see how long old Danny boy, we see how long he hold out with his little luck streak before he come back down to earth. Division game
Nah,
too.
nah.
Division game. So
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna go with the Titans. I think Cam Ward gonna get his first win. Raiders and
uh,
Commanders. The
uh,
Raiders and the Commodores. Who you picking?
uh,
Raiders and the
I'm
Commodores. Who
not.
you picking?
I'm gonna go with the Raiders because I won't pick that garbage that's north of me for no analytical reason. Am I going with the Raiders just
Yo, so
off the pure fact that that
you gonna
division
hate on them
rival?
just because they're division?
And I said earlier, this is going to be a seed. This is going to be a rough seed. I think it's going to be a rough season for Jaden Daniels, and it wouldn't make no sense for me to think he's going to come and play out of his mind. He ain't. It's going to be a rough season. Sophomore
Wait,
season.
didn't he get injured?
Did he? Did he? I didn't watch the full. Did he get hurt?
Yeah, I
Oh
think.
man.
Yeah, I think Jaden Dang is
Because
hurt. Hold on.
I was like, if he hurt, yeah, I'm definitely going to Raiders.
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, I am too.
I won't watch that trash. That is the Commanders. But dude, I told you they keep telling me I got the wrong team and
Ah,
all
yeah,
that.
they ruling him out.
Mm-hmm. I will not
Yeah,
go.
so I'm going to the Raiders. Hold on, who they back up? Who they back up? Damn, he out with knee already. Dang.
It's a tough job. It's a tough
Yeah,
job. Looks like
yeah.
looks like you might you know what I got playing in the background over here.
Mariota, Mariota playing.
I don't know, maybe Marcus Mariota, what's his name? Marcus Mariota could pour off some of that college nonsense that he used to have. You know, what's his name? Chip
Bro, he
Kelly got
did
him
it
in
in
the
the
league.
NFL too.
Chip Kelly got him in the league, right? And they did it. He was running around like a crazy person in Tennessee before too, right?
Who?
Mariota.
Yeah, yeah. Mariota was in Tennessee. I think that's who drafted him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
I
they
think
got
that's
it.
who drafted him.
When you get a chance, go to NFL films on YouTube. They give you a breakdown of the best receivers from 1 to 10. And then tell me who the first dude is when you get a 20. Well, I mean, not today, when you get a chance.
It's probably Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase.
No, it's from the 2000. It's from that decade I was telling you about.
You trying to say it's Marvin Harrison?
Oh, and then I'm like, he is him. And then they got Randy Moss number 2. Yeah,
Ah
that's a good
man.
job. That's a good job. That's the best
And
right there.
where was T.O. at?
Maybe he'll pop up eventually. I'll let you know.
Oh,
They're
you
gonna go
looking
to
at it
T.O.
now?
Yeah, it's playing in the background.
Oh well, then T.O. probably won.
Nah, it was Marvin first, and
Nah, they
then Moss
probably
second.
starting. They probably counting down from 10.
It says number 1. They got hashtag number 1 Marvin Harrison, the best receiver in a decade. And then then they got Randy Moss number 2.
And which channel is this on?
That's on NFL film. That's NFL Films. What's the next film?
Uh,
Where we at next? Oh shoot, hold up, I'm in the wrong schedule. I'm sitting here. I'm in the Texans schedule, bro. I'm like, wait, hold on. How do you play the Baltimore the same the next right after that? Where's all the games? They're just back at it. All right, bam. You- Oh, so the next one is the next game. That's you know how that game will go. That's a W. You don't even gotta ask. Let's just go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and say both of us. Mark both of us down as a W for that one.
Hold up. Let me see.
You already know that next game. I'm gonna just go ahead and put the winning team down. We not in. We want to skip. Let's skip that one. Let's skip that one. We know that W. We know that W.
Oh man, hold on. It said NFL films and various analysts consider Marvin Harrison the top wide receiver of the 2000s due to his exceptional consistency, precision, and overall production, while others also cite legends like Randy Moss and Terrell Owens for their game-changing abilities and individual accolades. So
Mm-hmm. Hear what they
all
said?
they saying is he was consistent and
And precise.
precision.
He don't drop. He don't drop the ball.
Mm-hmm.
What you don't. You want nothing. And also, he's the best route runner of his time. You can't beat that. You're like, yo, hold on. He always gonna be in the spot. Look, Peyton Manning will probably say, "Oh, my job is easier because I got to play with Marvin Harrison."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think remember when they said Peyton Manning told the Colts that if they don't draft him, then he would come he tear their throat out. He was really trying to tell him. He was really saying, "Yo, I want to play with Marvin Harrison. Are you crazy? I watched him in Syracuse. Are you crazy? I'm guarantee you Hall of Fame if I play with that guy."
Nah, bro. Hold on.
Ugh.
That's crazy though. They do got him as top.
Yeah, he the man, bro. I told you the
No, no,
NFL.
no,
The
no, no,
NFL gives
no.
her. No, it's with everybody else is really the popularity contest. These other dudes are more popular.
They say
They're
while
way more
many
popular.
receivers played in the 2000s, Harrison, Moss, and Owens are consistently ranked at the top due to their sustained excellent and significant impact on the game.
Terrell Owens, they got him at number three. Here he is.
Nah, no, he
It
had
is.
number
They got,
three.
no, I'm saying, yeah, they got him at number three. He right here. They poured the popcorn. It's your clown, man. He grabbed the popcorn.
Best receivers in the 2000s: Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, Calvin Johnson, Marvin Harrison. I guess it all depends on who you ask, bro.
Nah, they crazy if they put anybody over Marvin, but I like those other dudes too. I
And
like them.
I get you. You watching something on YouTube. You watching
No, this
NFL
NFL
films on
films.
YouTube.
Yeah, this
Yeah, you
NFL
watching
films. They
NFL
created
films on
this.
YouTube.
They created this.
Yeah, but
I
that
had
don't
to,
mean that.
I had to make sure my man was getting plays. I said, let me go ahead and check. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me go ahead and look at Marvin Harrison and see. Maybe I'm putting him a little bit too high, even though I know, but maybe I'm putting him a tad bit too high on this list. Let me make sure. So then when I'm going back and checking him out, I'm watching the toe taps, the grabs, the everything. Even when he double covered, he's still catching the ball. There's no short arms. There's none of that. It's just him.
So you saying T.O. don't do that?
I've seen T.O. drop balls before too. I don't see Marv
I'm
dropping
done. Well, I mean,
it.
just cause you ain't see it, don't mean it didn't happen.
Yeah,
All
it
receivers drop
happens.
passes.
Yeah, it happens. But some guys are more focused on pouring popcorn on their helmet and trying to figure out how to look cool
Mm-hmm.
to everybody. And then some guys are just going out there and doing their job. And that right there should be who like, I think guys should kind of tailor their game to guys that didn't go out there. Everybody's so busy trying to fall into the antics. What can I do to be popular? What can I do to be cool?
Somebody said, "Where's Andre Johnson?" Andre Johnson was not a
I
beast
told
like
you.
y'all think.
No, Andre Johnson was better than we saying. I keep
Nah,
saying it,
bro.
bro. These
Andre
dudes are
Johnson
not
was
getting
not a beast like that.
they are not getting their flowers. See,
Exactly. Look, here we go. I feel
Matt
like
Schaub is this
Larry.
quarterback.
It says I feel like Larry is a little low, and I don't know about Marvin over T.O. and Randy.
Marvin definitely over T.O., but they don't know. They didn't
Hey,
watch Marvin Harrison. Everybody says the same
Over
disrespectful stuff.
T.O. and Moss,
He,
don't know about that.
yes, no, everybody say the same disrespectful stuff. Marvin Harrison played with Peyton Manning. What? That's
Nah, that's not why
disrespect.
people saying it.
No,
Like people
yes, it
saying
is,
it
bro.
because
No,
people. No, no, no,
everybody
no,
say
no.
it
That might have
disrespectful
been
now.
one reason that you heard somebody say. That's not why
It
people
shouldn't.
saying it. Like
They
at the end of the day, T.O. and Randy,
11
they was
seasons,
dominant receivers, bro.
16 to 17 years to 11, 16 to
Nah,
17
man.
and 11. I told you, they're not in the same world for real. Like if Marvin played 16 years, he would have Jerry Rice's numbers.
Marvin and he didn't play no 11 years, bro.
He played 12, but one of the seasons was a short season. That's
Nah, cause
if
hold
he
on.
played 20 years like these guys, then he would have Jerry Rice's numbers. We would be really legit saying this guy's
If
the
you saying
greatest
that, I
receiver
mean,
of all time.
allegedly, you don't know that. That's allegedly.
Yeah, but I
And
do know why his
he
career
played
gets
13 years. He played
12
13.
seasons, bro.
He played 13. I'm saying, looking at it, say 13. Say 13. Say 13. You know, I like to argue with facts. And this NFL.com. This
Mm-hmm.
NFL.com. 13
The
seasons.
facts is that man got 8 All Pros, and you saying other dudes are better than him that don't got that resume.
Bro,
That's the fact.
you keep trying to use
fact.
this all pro stuff
That's the that's the fact. And one of those
that's
big boys,
somebody's
one of those,
opinion. That's
and one of
somebody's
those Super
opinion.
Bowls,
That don't
and
got
one of those Super
nothing
Bowls
to
was
do
not an
with
opinion.
stats, productions, or any of that. That's
It
somebody's
got
opinion.
everything, right? It got
No, it
everything
ain't.
to do with
No, it
production.
ain't.
They just
No, it
said
ain't. It
it's
ain't.
because of
No, it
his
ain't. Prime
production and
example.
precision.
Prime
His
example.
production and
Prime
precision. His
example. Prime
production and his
example.
precision.
Listen.
Bro,
Prime
he's the leader
example.
of receptions. He's the leader
Listen.
of
Prime
receptions. That's
example.
production, bro.
Prime example. When that got second team All Pro QB, they said, and Shady McCoy was on there arguing the joint, and then you know what they said to Shady? Well, somebody thinks he's the second best quarterback in the NFL. At the end of the day, it's somebody's opinion. It's not based off of anything of value. It's just somebody's opinion. That's it.
Those guys said.
Just like we giving our opinion, just like we giving our opinion, somebody might have a different opinion than us, but that don't make our opinion any less wrong than
let me tell you.
theirs.
When we're talking production, right?
Mm-hmm.
Production, how much he's producing, and he has more receptions than the guy you're talking about. Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So he has better production than both of those guys. He has better production.
Listen
the
to
ball
what you
touches
just
his
said.
hands.
Time out.
The ball touches his hands
to what
more
you
than
just
any
said.
of those guys.
Listen to what you just said. And he got more receptions. He got more production than anybody. So if I sit there and I caught 1,200 1-yard passes,
Marvin didn't catch 12.
We not. But listen,
you
I'm just saying.
Bring up
listen. You listen. You listening. You thinking about the 1-yard pass and not thinking about the overall concept of what I'm saying. If I caught 1,200 1-yard passes, yes, I'm gonna have 1,200 receptions. That don't mean that I was more productive than somebody that caught 10 passes and they got 3,000 yards.
Yeah, but we talk about Marvin Harrison.
Right?
Man,
see, here we
talk
go.
About Marvin Harrison.
At the end of the day, we already T.O. got more touchdowns. That's production. T.O. got more yards. That's production. And T.O. and he got less receptions than Marvin Harrison.
So he don't have more production than Marvin Harrison.
How? He got more yards and more touchdowns. That's production.
He didn't catch more catches. He didn't catch more than Marvin Harrison.
So listen,
he's a receiver.
Again,
you blew out something blank. You said if he gets you get 12 1-yard passes, but that's not Marvin Harrison. We went down Marvin Harrison's stats, so we know that he gets 14 yards a catch. We know that. So listen. 14 yards a catch.
But that's
16 seasons. he would be the greatest receiver of all time.
I hear you.
16
So
seasons,
listen.
right?
So at the end of the
If
day,
T.O. could catch like him, he would have better stats. He would be number 1, but he's number 3.
Right. No.
Number 3.
No.
Yes.
He's number 3 that on that person list. That don't mean that
in the NFL.
That's not from NFL.com, bro. That's just NFL Films.
NFL Films is owned by NFL. The NFL. NFL made him. Yes.
Yo, did you just say that, bro? Hey, don't be one of those that trying to
made him.
The
NFL made T.O. number 3.
Right. But they didn't. They didn't. And at the end of the day, T.O. got more touchdowns. T.O. got more reception yards.
Again, so then Larry Fitzgerald.
All he got is more receptions. All he got more receptions. So listen. Answer this. Do you want if you was a receiver? Are you going to want to have more receptions, or are you going to want to have more touchdowns?
What's going to get me winning?
Touchdowns.
What's going to make no? Touchdowns. T.O.'s a loser. T.O.'s a loser.
Touchdowns.
Randy Moss is a loser.
Receptions.
You're talking about no.
Receptions.
You're talking about losers. All these dudes, because you're going to lean touchdowns and all that, and all of them dudes are losers. And it's all about winning at the end of the day, right?
Oh man,
it's all about winning, right? So if my reception we're 16 years. So yeah, he has when Marvin Harrison ended his career shorter than them, the touchdowns and receptions weren't there. They were not there. He wasn't beating out Marvin Harrison throughout the stats throughout them years. Check back in 20 and yes, bro. Yes,
bro.
Look at T.O.'s stats and when he was playing in 2017 and 2016. Marvin Harrison stopped in 2012. The stats would have, I'm telling you, bro, it wouldn't have been close. At them times, the dude eventually went over T.O. He went over Marvin over those years. He went over those years, bro. The dude's not
back
like
on
that,
this
bro.
conversation. This is a conversation we had yesterday. You want to try to start this back up? Huh?
I was just giving you the facts, man.
Because T.O. wasn't playing in 2016. T.O. was playing in 2010.
In 2015. Nah, T.O. was playing in 2015, 2016.
Bro, he was playing in 2010. He stopped playing in 2010. Marvin Harrison stopped playing in 2008.
So Marv stopped playing a long time. So Marv, again, T.O.
Bro, he stopped playing in 2008.
It don't matter if it's 2008, 2050, 2090. T.O. played years after him, and he came in the league before him.
He didn't. They both came in 96.
Marv came in 96.
Yes, they both came in 96.
So he came in 96. So Marvin had better stats than him.
What?
Right out the
I already told you this earlier, bro. I already told you this earlier.
When they were playing around the same time, Marvin has better stats than him. T.O. picked up the stats after the 4 years Marvin wasn't playing.
What?
He got 20 more touchdowns than him. Yeah, he played 4 more years.
Bro, listen, he played 2 more years.
He played
Marvin Harrison retired. Marvin Harrison stopped playing in 2008.
So how many years is on T.O. records on his resume? It says 16 or 17, right?
15.
So you're trying to say that
15.
It don't say 15. Bro.
It say 15. Bro, it say 15. I'm sitting here.
I'm about
to
say 15
years. Bro. Go ahead. He played from 1996 to 2010.
You got me pulling up a loser.
He played from 1996 to 2010.
Pulling up a loser stat.
Marvin Harrison played from 1996 to 2008.
You got me pulling up a loser stat.
Go ahead, bro.
He played for, you're right, 15 years. And Marvin played for how many years?
13
years, right?
Yes, and big game. Look.
Right?
Listen. Marvin Harrison. All right, we ain't gonna count the 2007 season because he might have been injured or something. But
he got kicked out. He was getting kicked out. He was blackball. It's not injured.
Well, listen. We're gonna talk about 2008 and him playing 15 games and only getting 600 yards. we gonna talk about
You know,
that in
what happened in 2008?
2008.
You
You know
remember what
what
happened in
T.O.
2008?
You know how
You
many
know what happened in
you know
2008?
what happened?
It was no Peyton Manning,
So
no quarterback.
so
Yeah,
so,
it was no quarterback,
so?
right? And he just got blackballed. He was out the
Ah
league
man,
after that. Yeah,
here
yeah,
we
we
go.
gonna talk about actual stuff. We gonna talk about actual
Here we
stuff,
go.
right? Come on, bro. I was watching it. I was watching it.
Here we go.
Dude, so explain T.O.'s production, right? Because he was playing all the years. So you're not going to credit all the extra years. Again, even if you say 13 to 15 or 13, it's still more time, it's still more year, it's still more everything. So he played more years. So if you chop off those years and then you do their stats from there, I promise you, it's not the same guy, and you're not talking about somebody who has better production. If you chop off the 2 years and they have the same exact time period, you're not talking about better production. You can't. Because then you taking 1,800 yards, you taking 1,700 yards off his resume. Now they looking different. Now he's looking totally different, right? He's looking totally different. And then you also taking 14 touchdowns off his resume. Now we're talking totally different things. And you know he don't catch the ball more than him. You know he
This
don't
guy.
catch the ball more.
Hey, listen.
You know he can't do that. He can't do it. It's not in his game.
Bro, even if you took 14 touchdowns off, he still got more touchdowns than him, bro.
What, 5?
5. What type of math is you doing? Ain't you? Hey, what type of math are you doing, bro?
He got 5 more. What do you got? 5 more touchdowns? I'm not looking at the numbers.
What type of math is he doing, bro?
Because I'm not looking at Marv's. I'm not looking at Marv's career touchdowns right now. I'm looking at just the
What
T.O.
type
If
of
you take those
math are
14,
you doing,
if you
bro?
take off those 14 touchdowns off T.O., you take off the
Mm-hmm.
2 years, the 900, and then the what's that? 900 and 800. 1,800, yeah. Take them 1,800 yards off. The dude gets less catches and everything. The numbers are totally different.
Yeah,
They play
you
at the same
listen.
time.
I hear
The
you. At
numbers
the
are
end of
totally
the
different.
day, he still got better numbers than Marv.
Yeah,
At the end of the day,
yeah,
at the end of the day, he still got better numbers than Marv. All I'm saying is this: he ain't better than Marv. I mean, Marv ain't better than
You're
him.
not. I know.
Marv ain't
I know.
better than him, bro. And I get it. I
We
understand.
got
You
to that.
know, you want to go with your boy. Marv ain't better than him, bro. Marv ain't
Yeah,
better than him.
yeah, he is.
Even
He
if
is
you
a lot
take the
better than him.
yards, even if you take the touchdowns, he still ain't better than him, bro. He still ain't better than him. Hold on, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Marvin had more 1,000-yard seasons than T.O.
Yeah, I know. He's better than him. Like,
I
what are
said
you
he
talking about, bro?
didn't. I said he didn't
Like,
have more
Marvin's better than
1,000-yard
this dude.
seasons. I said he
Marvin's
didn't
better
have
than this
more
dude. Hold up,
1,000-yard seasons
hold
than
up,
him. He
hold up,
didn't. He
hold
didn't.
up. Yeah, yeah. T.O. got more years. Hold on, let me check some.
He didn't have more 1,000-yard seasons than him. What are you talking about? They ain't got nothing to do with years. T.O.
Oh shoot,
last
wrong.
1,000-yard season was Marvin Harrison's last year in the NFL. After that, T.O. ain't had no 1,000-yard seasons. So after he retired, he didn't have a 1,000-yard season. He got all his 1,000-yard seasons before Marvin Harrison left. And when Marvin Harrison was out there stinking it up, getting 200
Marv was
yards
never
and
stinking it
600
up. He was
yards,
never stinking
T.O.
it up.
was still out
Never.
there, bringing in
Marvin was never.
his stacks. The only
Marv was
time,
never stinking it up.
the time he started from the time he started getting
What?
1,000-yard seasons, the only time he didn't get 1,000 yards is when he didn't play the full season.
Marv was never stinking it up his career. That's how he's the decade's best receiver.
I'm
can't
just
stink it up
saying,
if you're that.
if T.O.
You
ain't
can't
get
stink it
injured
up
in
if you're the
20,
best.
and T.O. ain't get injured in 2020 in 2025, I mean 2005, his numbers are totally different.
You can't stink it up if you're the best.
And he would look totally different. But at the end of the day, T.O. got more 1,000-yard seasons. T.O. was a third-round draft pick coming off the bench, and this dude first season, he got 500 yards. His first season, 500 yards, 4 touchdowns.
That's his fault.
Marvin Harrison, first-round draft pick, he got 800 yards and 8 touchdowns. His second season, he got 800 yards and 6 touchdowns. T.O. coming off the bench got 900 yards and 8 touchdowns. His third season, coming off the bench, T.O. got 1,000 yards, 14 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison,
if you know San Francisco, then you know they running a 3-receiver set. So you just running out bogus stuff. You're just running out bogus stuff because the numbers don't stack up
touchdowns.
Yeah,
and he's a starting receiver.
Yeah,
he's a starting receiver.
You're just throwing out blank. You say how your man, but your man's not a starting receiver. So you can't compare. You can't compare a non-starter to a starter.
My
right?
man not a starting receiver. He's not a starting receiver, and he's still getting more yards than yours. Marvin Harrison is trash. He's a bum.
So here we go.
He's a bum. He's a
Super Bowl.
Bum.
Super Bowl. That's something that no Cowboy in your time has. Super Bowl. It's his third season, All Pro. He has that. Your man don't got that. T.O. was playing his third season. He's an All Pro. His third season, he's an All Pro. So talk about that. All Pro 1. All Pro 1. All Pro 1. All Pro 1. Not All Pro 2. All Pro 1 in his third season. Is T.O. better? No.
And who third season?
Better. All Pro 1. Marvin Harrison's.
He ain't getting no All Pro 1 in his third.
1999. Check it.
Bro, he got All Pro 1 in 2000, bro.
1999. Check it.
He got all
that stretch, he was winning. All that stretch, that whole stretch. T.O. wasn't. He was a loser.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, I know.
He got it in 1999.
I know. T.O. was playing.
And T.O. got it in 2000. T.O. got it in 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004.
No, he didn't. He didn't win that straight. What are you talking about?
Yes, he did.
No, he
bro,
didn't.
I'm sitting here looking at it.
Bro, he didn't win 4 straight, bro.
He didn't
win 4 straight.
Look at it.
He didn't win 4 straight. You saying anything,
Look
bro?
At
to
it.
try to make your man, to try to give your man extra credit. Your man didn't get that.
Look at it.
So now, this is what I want you to look at. Look at T.O.'s playoff numbers and Marvin Harrison's playoff numbers. Since you want to talk about this bum, tell me about him.
Man, here we go.
Tell me about him. We talk now. Now we talking about when football matters, when the players come and play. Right? So tell me about your man. Tell me about your man now. You just talked all this other stuff, right? T.O. do this off the bench, 900 yards, after this 900 and 1,000 seasons. Tell me about his playoffs now.
Hey, I'll tell you about his playoffs. All right, so Marvin Harrison, right? 10 years.
Tell me about his playoffs.
10 years. Hold up. Marvin Harrison, 10 years. 16 games.
Mm-hmm.
That don't even make. Oh, all right, because he got multiple games in 1 year, in multiple years. I mean, so 10 years.
That type of stuff.
Hold up. 10 years.
That stuff.
16 games. 10 years, 16 games. 800 yards. 2 touchdowns. T.O. 8 years, 12 games. 8 years, 12 games, 751 yards, 5 touchdowns.
This the production guy. This the production guy you talking about, right? The production guy. Not
Oh, wait. Hold up.
The production guy.
My bad. Hold up.
Larry Fitzgerald's too low on this list. Number 8, Larry is too low.
Hold on.
Yeah, your man's not that good, bro. Your man's not that good. He's not reliable.
It's not.
As a matter of fact, his best playoffs. The only time he had a chance to be successful, he didn't play in the playoffs. He didn't play. The only time he had the only opportunity to be successful, he wasn't playing. They will blame everybody else.
Where is they giving this average from? That don't make sense. Where's the average coming from? But anyway, he got 751 yards, 5 touchdowns.
It's not better than Marvin though. That's all I know. It's not better.
Bro,
than Marvin
got 883 yards and
that's
2 touchdowns. And 2
like
touchdowns.
Sound like that's another career.
So wait. So 130. Wait. So 130 yards. 130 yards. And he played
130 times better.
Wait. He played.
T.O. played how many playoffs?
4 more games than him. He played 4 more games than him. He got 130 more yards and only 2 touchdowns. T.O. got 130 less yards and 5 touchdowns. Huh?
Add the Super Bowl.
Bro.
Add the fact that he's the number one.
Listen. Okay. So now since I'm
glad that you want to keep. You said production. I'm glad that you hold up.
You
said production and your man don't produce.
I'm glad you want to keep doing that, right? Here we go. I'm glad that you want to keep doing that.
You gotta pull up Jerry Rice. You can't talk about T.O. when we talk about the GOATs.
I'm glad you want to keep doing that.
Like we're talking about the GOAts. We're not talking
I'm glad you want to keep doing that. Hey, listen, look, peep game. What year he won the Super Bowl? 2006, right? 2006.
About the GOAts.
Yeah, 2006, right?
Mm-hmm.
You listening? That's when they won the true Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga got no touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
4 games, no touchdowns.
Right. Hold on. So now let's listen to how this man that's laughing just moved the goalposts. Hey, y'all. The eye test and stats don't matter as much. It's really what you do on the field. So now the guy is saying, out of the same mouth, he's saying hold on. Out of the same mouth, this guy is saying that this guy that did all of this throughout the season.
So what the eye test tell you? What the eye test tell you for him in the playoffs, bro?
Now tell me
what did the eye test tell you?
Hold on. That's the Super Bowl.
Go ahead.
Hold on, that's the Super Bowl year. What was Marvin Harrison's stats in the season? Huh?
On the season?
You think they don't game plan?
On 2000? Hold on.
Yeah, 2006.
What just happened?
The goalpost moves every time. See, it moves when it's your guy. When it's your guy, it moves.
2006 on the season. 2006 on the season, he played 16 games. He had 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns. Okay.
The goalpost moves every time when it's your boy.
Now you go to the playoffs.
The goalpost moves.
Now you go to the playoffs. He got 4 games. He got 4 games.
He's better than T.O.
Hold up. He got 4 games, 193 yards, and no touchdown. And that's production. 4 games.
You said your man. You said your man has the production.
193 yards and no touchdowns as productions.
You said your man has the production.
Listen. And then when you went to Super Bowl and he did nothing in the Super Bowl, bro.
Where are we at?
You did nothing in the Super Bowl, so at the end of the day, hold on.
Your man produces,
we
but your man has no stats.
We about to go to the 2006 season. Hold up. We about to go to the 2006 season.
Your man don't have no production.
Listen, we about to go to the Super Bowl. We about to go to the Super Bowl. Hold up.
You about to keep bringing up more, right? But your man has no production. Your man has 0 production.
We're about to go to the Super Bowl.
Right. Your man, he's 6'3". He do
there
this.
We go.
I would pick T.O. If I had to pick T.O., I would pick T.O. over Marvin any day. Your man's stats are trash. Your man T.O. stats are trash. And he played longer. Get out of here, bro. You're not saying nothing. He played longer. His stats are trash. What are you talking about, bro? Your man garbage. Your man's garbage, bro. When we go this deep, then it really shows your man's trash because he did shit in the playoffs and he's supposed to be so great. Randy Moss, Jerry Rice has amazing numbers in the playoffs. That's production. Oh, Lord. Damn. Oh, there you go. All right, yeah, see you back. What the hell happened? Yeah, bro, hold up. I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Dude, yo, bro. You. There it is.
Yeah,
Bro, you hear me? All right, there it is. Yeah, it's there. You hear me?
yeah. You can
Yeah,
hear me?
I hear you.
Hold on.
That's crazy. Still, it's not equal. They wild as hell. Ooh, we beat him on the double move on the line. Made Champ Bailey fall. Yo, bro. This is this nigga will kill his freak. That's nuts. We don't look. How would it look? How would it control? Damn, weird. like Allen Iverson. Yo, bro. Not yet. Mm-mm. Not now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
man, I'm about to get rid of this program, bro. Like this shit is whack. This
What
joint is
is it?
like all the way whack. Is like this joint just keep doing way too much. Like you keep cutting me off. The microphone issue, the echo. Yo, bro,
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
can you hear me?
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, the Riverside app is trash, man. I might have to find a new joint. We about to have to find a new joint. I can't keep doing this. Yeah, man. But can you hear me though?
If we do. I hear you, bro.
And I think it's about to have an echo because I ain't got no headphones in now. But look, and I was sitting there cooking you, like, cause hold
You
on, we
wasn't,
gonna
bro.
go.
You saying
We
absolute nonsense, bro. You're saying
listen.
absolute
We gonna
nonsense,
go.
bro.
We gonna go to the Super Bowl, bro. We gonna go to the Super Bowl. Peyton Manning had 247 yards, one
Mm-hmm.
touchdown, one interception.
Mm-hmm.
One touchdown, one interception, bro. 240
Yeah.
yards, 247 yards, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to receiving. You got Reggie
Mm-hmm.
Wayne, two
107
receptions,
and a touchdown.
61 yards, one touchdown. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
61
Yeah.
yards, one touchdown. Marvin Harrison, 59 yards, no touchdowns. J,
Mm-hmm.
Joseph Adah, 66 yards. Dallas Clark, 36 yards. Bro, that's your number one receiver? This
They
your
beat
number
on
one
they beat on
receiver.
the
So
this
you
the
can't
Super
sit
Bowl
there
was
and say
over.
you
The Super
you
Bowl was
can't
over by halftime.
what?
They was playing the Bears. They cooked the Bears.
Bro,
It was not a close game.
bro. By halftime,
It,
the score was 14 to
the game was over.
16.
The game was
The,
over. And
The
then
score was
the game was
14-16. How was the game over at halftime when it's 14-16?
bruh, game was over, bruh. Did you watch that game?
The
The Bears had
score
no
was
chance of winning this game.
14 to
The Bears had
16.
no chance of winning, bro. They had no chance of winning.
The
The
score
offense was
was
stumbling all over.
14
Yeah. Watch the game, bro.
16.
Watch the game, bro. Watch the game. If you sitting here looking at stats, you trying to look at stats and
Look,
try to tell me the
I
game
mean,
I was
at the,
watching how it
the
went.
end of the day, in what world are you saying the game over when the score is 14-16?
The team stumbling all over the field, stumbling all over the field. What did they have a kick return in that game? The Bears had a kick return in that game. They scored on a kick return.
Bro, the score was 14-16.
And who had 16?
And you saying the game was
Who had
over
16?
by halftime? Yes, the very first play
Who
of the
had
game.
16?
The very first play of the game,
return.
Devin Hester scored a kick return. Yes,
I know.
he did.
I watched the damn game, bro. I watched the game, so I know how the flow of the game was going.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
You clearly wasn't watching the flow of the game because if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it a defensive touchdown too?
I don't know.
Yes, I believe it was.
No, it wasn't. Robbie Gould.
It was no defensive touchdown.
Rex Grossman pass. No, it wasn't. Rex Grossman pass to Robbie Gould. I mean, not Robbie Gould, to Masan Muhammad. The game was over, and all y'all did was kick field goals. What you talking about, bro?
Score and so and then explain the rest of the game. Tell me what happened.
Y'all kicked field goals.
No. Because the score was what? At the end of the game, what was the score?
29-17.
So the team didn't do nothing else. Halftime, it was over. After
they scored 3 points after halftime.
The game was over. The Super Bowl was over after halftime.
Bro, cut it out.
They couldn't do nothing, bro. You weren't watching the game, bro. You weren't watching the game. You're trying to downsize every play. You're trying to downsize. But you wanted to be what you wanted to be. I just called it exactly how it is. No, I just called it. I just called it how it is.
Throw it to Marvin Harrison. So, because the game was
I didn't. I never said that once. I never said that once. I never said that once. No. You're trying to say Marvin Harrison didn't have production. You're trying to say Marvin Harrison didn't have production.
He did.
Right? Now listen. Now let's go into this game because I know the game because I watched it. You clearly didn't.
Okay. Go ahead.
So clearly you didn't. So do you know what that Chicago team was? Do you know what that team was?
Get to your point.
Defense.
Get to your point.
Right? Right. So you said 60 yards from Reggie Wayne, 50 yards from Marvin Harrison, 60 yards from Joseph Adai, and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the game is over after halftime. Completely over. Chicago never had a chance of winning that game. Ever. So what
do that got to do with Marvin Harrison not having no touchdowns?
What are you saying? Marvin Harrison can't throw the ball to himself. He can't throw the ball to himself. He can't throw it and catch it. If the ball's not coming to him, he can't do nothing about that.
But it did come to him. He did come to him. He got
he had 50.
He had several cards. He had several
so he didn't have nothing.
He had several.
So he didn't have nothing. You talking like he got shut down in the game? He did.
He did.
And that was the best defense in the NFL. That was the best defense in the NFL. Still got beat on. That team still got beat on.
Bro,
still had to watch.
Still
had to watch Marvin Harrison, right? Which goes into my next thing. Reggie Wayne better than T.O. too. Both of these bulls better than T.O.
Okay.
Your man's trash. We moving the field goal posts everywhere. We moving the field goal posts. We moving the field goals. We moving the field goal posts everywhere. We moving it everywhere now. No, we're moving the field goal posts everywhere now. We're moving the goalposts everywhere now because Reggie Wayne's stats are way better than T.O.'s in the playoffs too. Way better. The number 2 receiver on the Colts, his stats in the playoffs are way better than T.O.
Bro, you just chatting. Now you just chatting.
I'm not. I've only said
Marvin
facts.
Harrison.
I've only said facts. I just told you how the Super Bowl. I told you how the Super Bowl went. That was back in
Marvin
06.
Harrison's stats ain't even better than the play
But my number
than
two,
T.O.
but the number two is. So that means if you ain't over my number one and my number two stats better than yours, then you really not
So
as
then
good
that
as
mean
what
the
you say
number
you
2
are.
is better than number 1 then, is from what you saying.
But they both better than T.O.
Yeah, I hear you. At the
They
end of
both
the
better than
day,
T.O.
at the
They
end of the
both better
day,
than T.O.
11
They winners.
passes came Marvin Harrison way. 11 passes came his way. He only caught 5 of them.
Nah, it was targets, bro. It ain't no 11 passes came his way, and he only caught 5. He got a 68% catch range throughout his career. It ain't no 11 passes came and he only caught
11
5.
passes
If he was
came his
targeted
way.
11 times, if he was
11
targeted 11
passes
times,
came
that
his
do not
way. He
mean
only caught 5 of them. He only
right,
caught
You
5
trying to
of
be
them.
crazy. You
He
trying to
only
be
caught
crazy.
5
How
of
many
them.
drops did he have? How many drops did he have since you said this? How many drops? So he got 6 drops? No. Marvin had never have 6 drops. Are you crazy? That sounds
Oh yeah,
ridiculous.
Reggie Wayne playoff stats better than Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, it's way better than TO's.
Wait,
They Super Bowl winners.
it's,
Your dude's not a Super Bowl winner.
bro,
Your dude's not a Super Bowl winner.
y'all
He
both
knows
got the
nothing.
same
He knows
Super Bowl
nothing.
that y'all did
He
absolutely nothing
he
in.
knows nothing. Your guy knows nothing about
Y'all
winning.
both got the same Super Bowl that y'all
You got
did
you
absolutely
got
nothing in. Peep
you got
game, peep game, peep game.
you
Both
know,
of y'all in 2006 combined had 300 yards. Combined, y'all whole
how many
playoff
TO had?
series in 2006
In
combined
2006,
had
how many
300
TO had?
yards, bro.
How
Combined
many TO had in 2006? How many TO had in 2006?
in 2006,
None.
he
Because he's
only
a
had
bum. He didn't
26.
play.
He only had
Right, because
26.
he's a bum. He's a bum. You told me he makes Super Bowl teams. How come he ain't in a
I
Super
ain't say
Bowl?
he makes.
How come
I
he
said
got
he.
no Super Bowl?
I said he made teams
Yes,
instantly
he
better.
said.
Yes, he does.
He's,
Yes, he
no, he don't.
does. But at
How
the
come
end of
that
the
season?
at the
How
end
come
of
that
the day,
season? He was
at
on
the end of
Dallas
the
that
day,
season. He was on Dallas that season.
at
He was on
the
Dallas
end
that
of the
season.
day, yes,
And 26 yards.
yep,
26 yards. He's a
yes,
bum. He's a
yes.
legit bum. Yep, he a bum.
He
He's
had
a
2
bum.
receptions, 7
You
targets.
you making your man say he had 2 receptions and 5 drops. That's what he had.
Oh, that's what it
5
was.
drops. He's a bum.
I
Yeah,
hear
he's a
you.
bum.
I
That's a
hear
bum.
you.
That's a bum.
I
That's a
hear
bum
you.
right there.
I hear you.
He got no
But
Super Bowl.
at the end of the day, peep game. Both of these dudes, Reggie Wayne, hey,
Better than T.O.
hold on, what's this?
Better than
He
T.O.
got 21 games. Reggie Wayne had 21 games. You got 21 playoff games, 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns. That's 21 playoff games, bro. T.O. got 12. You got 9 more playoff
Better than
games in him.
T.O.
T.O. got 751 yards and 5
So it
touchdowns.
only matters. So it only matters in the
751
case of
yards,
wait.
5 touchdowns.
So more
And you
more games
talking
only
about
matters in the case. So more games only matters in the case. More games only matter in the case of when Marvin Harrison plays less games than T.O. Because T.O. played more games than Marvin, and you talking about numbers now. But now when we talk about Reggie Wayne,
oh no,
who
what
played
I'm
more
saying
playoff
is
games, now you talking about how Reggie Wayne played more games than him. What? You moving the goalposts each
ain't
time
nobody
in
moving
favor of
nothing.
your man.
What I sat there and
You
said
just
was
moved him. You
for
just
him to
moved him.
play less games and he got more than half of the reception yards of what you got and got what 4 less touchdowns. But you saying y'all better than him? Come on, bro,
They're
cut it
better
out.
than him.
Cut it out, bro.
They're better than him, bro.
I hear you. I hear
The
you.
numbers are there, bro. When you look at
I
their
hear you,
playoff
bro.
numbers, when it's time to
I
play
hear you.
ball, them dudes
I
put
hear
up
you.
buckets.
I hear
When
you.
it's time to play ball, T.O.
I
is
hear
a
you.
loser,
I hear you.
right?
I can't tell because
Right. So when the
y'all
voters,
Super Bowl
go
year
give him,
combined, y'all Super Bowl year
when the voters go
combined,
him,
y'all only had 300 yards
when
combined.
when the voters give him, so when the
Combined
voters go
and
give
2
the loser,
touchdowns, bro.
when the voters go
Y'all
give the
whole
loser
Super
that's
Bowl
crying,
run that year, y'all had 300 yards combined and 2 touchdowns. Come on, bro.
when the
Cut it out.
voters give the dude that's
Cut it
crying,
out,
when the
bro.
voters
Cut it
give the
out.
dude that's crying awards because he crying all the
Cut
time,
it out,
the
bro.
dude's crying and they give him awards,
Cut it,
and then you say them awards don't matter as much, but that dude cries for the
cut it
awards.
out,
He
bro.
cries for everything. So you saying the
Listen.
stuff that matters the most to T.O.
Cut it
don't
out,
matter.
bro.
Ex-T.O., listen to what T.O. care about. T.O. care about those. And you said those
I
things
hear
don't
you.
matter.
Cut it.
That's
Hey,
all T.O.
listen.
care about.
Hey,
Your
listen.
man's a bum. Your
T.O. ain't
man's
played
a
more than
bum.
T.O.
He
ain't
put
played
up
more than
in
200. I mean, played
2006,
more than two
in
playoff games in this series.
2006,
He ain't played
in
more than two playoff
2006,
games in
your
this
man
series.
didn't
And
win
in
nothing. In
each year, he
2006,
still
your
got
man's a
more.
bum.
He still got more yards
Your
than both of
man's
your
a bum.
players. It's all right, my guy.
How about in 2006? How about in
Mhm.
2006? Your man had 26 yards when it mattered, and it didn't matter at all that he was there. He's a bum. It don't matter. It don't. None of the stuff he does matter because when it's all said and done, when it's time to win, that like what means the most, right? Because Marvin Harrison has more winning seasons than T.O. in his career too, right? So when you win, that matters, right? Not when you out there losing, pouring popcorn on your face,
Hey, listen. I
falling
love,
into the
I love.
star.
You wanna know what's
He's a
funny?
bum.
I love how you sitting here saying he has this, he has that, he got more winning seasons, he got Super Bowls, this and this, that, and the third. But then yet is when you say he ain't got no production, is he can't throw himself the ball. So at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
right. No,
he
you said
so
your
at
man
the
has
end of the,
production and your man
you
don't
got
have
winning
production.
seasons because of another man. You ain't got winning seasons
You
because
got
I'm
you.
Marvin
Yeah.
Harrison. I'm Marvin Harrison.
Yes, he do.
I'm
Yep.
winning
Yes, he
because of
do.
me. I'm winning because of me. I'm Marvin Harrison.
Well, we know. Well, we know nobody winning.
Yet,
Nobody winning because of
I
To.
only got 200
Nobody.
yards in the playoffs that I won the Super Bowl.
Nobody's winning. Nobody's winning because of To. Nobody can say I'm To. I won
Make
because
that
To
make
was on my
sense.
team. Nobody, or no fan in history can say their team won because of To. No fan in history. No fan. No team can say it to this very
Okay.
day. From then to this
Okay.
very
Because
day,
if
no
I'm not
team can say,
mistaken, didn't
"Oh,
the
my
Eagles go
team's
to the
good
Super Bowl
because of
because of
To."
T.O.? If I'm not
He didn't
mistaken, the
play in the
Eagles went to the
playoffs. He
Super Bowl
played in the
because
Super
of
Bowl
T.O.
only.
The
No, he
Eagles
played in the
Eagles went
Super
to the
Bowl
Super
only.
Bowl because
We
of
went to
T.O.
three. Your men and my here go moving the goalposts again because To didn't play in the playoffs. He didn't play one player. He played in the Super Bowl game, not in any playoff game. He didn't. He's not the reason for anything.
I hear you, good brother.
He's not the reason for anything.
I hear you, good
That's
brother.
it.
Y'all had
Let's
the
move.
number one
Let's move the
seed. Y'all only had
let's
to play
move
one playoff game.
let's move let's move the goalposts because this bum needs some more. He need more handicaps. This bum need more handicaps so
What
he can
year?
get
What
more
year was that?
credibility.
What
Again,
year was that?
into was it 404?
2004. Yeah, that was it. That was that. That was
Let's move
2004.
let's move the goalposts so this bum can get more stuff. Let's move this bum so the bum can get more. I believe he had 100 and something yards in that game. You know why he had 100 and something yards? Because he was playing with a great team. He's a
There you
bum.
go. 13 and 3.
hmm That's his best foot. That's his best. That's his career year. That's his best season he ever had.
No, it ain't.
Why? Because that's his winning this season. His
No, it
winning
ain't.
this season was here.
No, it ain't.
He's a bum. He's a bum. His career went downhill after he left the Eagles. Downhill. He's a bum. Did nothing for us in the playoffs. He had to get through the playoffs without him. He had to throw to Todd Pinkston. Who was he throwing to? Was it T.O.? That's wild. Why did they take me back there? Your man not that good, bro. He's a bum. That's the reason that he wasn't ranked number one. Everybody looked at this, but To fans. To fans think he get robbed. But realists are looking at it like, he's good, but not the best. His playoff numbers are basically based off what he did with the Eagles. Other than that, he basically been mediocre his whole playoff career.
Bro, he got 122 yards with the Eagles. Cut it out. That's it.
Take that away from his 600. Take that away from his 600. Now he got 400 yards. He got 400 yards.
Make that make sense. Make that
now
make
you
sense.
Take away. Now he only got 400. Now you take away from his 600. Now he only got 400 something yards.
So taking 122 yards away from 751 is making it 400. You gotta chill with your math, bro. You got chill with your math, bro.
No, T.O. got 600 some yards in the playoffs.
You gotta chill with your math, bro.
Remember, it's Marv with 7. T.O. got 6.
T.O. ain't got no 600. He got 751 yards, bro.
Oh, my bad. Marv got 883. My bad. That's so much bigger. I forgot about the Marv. My bad. I'm thinking he only got because he ain't better than Marv.
Yeah, I know.
So with man, my bad.
I know.
Marv's numbers is so much better that like it don't matter. Bigger target and all that. You would take T.O. if you had to pick receivers and you seen Marvin and T.O., then you would lose. That's why you would lose. What, you gonna go out there and run like a snail? It's not going. All the antics. When all the antics go out the doors in the playoffs, all the antics are done. Now you can't cha-cha no more. Now you can't fall into the star because now everybody playing to win. Right? They're not playing for stats no more. It looked like your man's a stats guy. He's trying to play for stats. Looked like he was playing to be the best, and he still came up short. He still came up short. That was my man Reggie Wayne for cooking, having them ridiculous playoff numbers. Them better than T.O., bro. I'll tell you. These boys is crazy. We left the whole show, though. I'm looking at somebody who had a better playoff than T.O. that year, too. Deion Branch. Shoot. Deion Branch had a better Joe than T.O.
Yeah, the Eagles lost because of McNabb.
Deion Branch.
The Eagles lost because of McNabb. That's why the Eagles lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, 3 picks. That's a bad job.
That's why McNabb lost. I mean, that's why the Eagles lost because of McNabb. At the end of the day, your man with 21 playoff games got less than half of what my man got in what 6 playoff games? Oh, 12 playoff games. My bad. He got less than half of what my man got in 12 playoff games, and he got 9 more games than him. And then your other man got what? How many was it? 5 or 6 more games than him, and only got 130 more yards than him. Mm-hmm. When y'all went to the Super Bowl, y'all whole playoffs. I guess they played good defenses the whole playoff series because neither one of them did jack shit. Excuse my language.
They played the Patriots top defense.
Neither one of them did jack nothing. Bears, they did close to nothing.
Right.
Peyton Manning could have damn near threw the ball to himself and caught it. Peyton Manning could have damn near threw the ball to himself and caught it and got more yards at the end of the day. But point blank period, y'all got that Super Bowl because of Peyton Manning and because of y'all defense. That's the reason why y'all got the Super Bowls. It wasn't because of Marvin Harrison. It wasn't because of no Reggie Wayne. Not to
There you
take
go.
nothing away from either one of them,
There you
but
go. Like I said, people are always going to take away from these guys.
they
People
both
are
was good. They
always going
both
to take
was
away
good
from these guys.
receivers.
Marvin Harrison
But
been the
at the
one.
end of the day,
Marvin Harrison and Reggie
neither one
Wayne
of
have both
them
been the one
compared
ever
to
since they
T.O.
stepped on the football field.
Neither one of them compared to T.O.
Right.
Reggie
Yes, they
Wayne
do.
had freaking.
Yes,
He
they
didn't
do.
even have 100
Marvin Harrison
touchdowns, bro.
compares over him.
He didn't even have 100 touchdowns.
Marvin
And
Harrison ranks over him. Marvin Harrison rank over him.
and
Marvin Harrison rank
the
over
dude
him. So
and
he rank over him.
and then
No
Marvin
matter
Harrison got the same
how
amount
your
of
fandom
yards.
go, no
He
matter how
got
your
the same
fandom go,
amount of yards as
no matter how
freaking.
your fandom go,
He got the
no matter
same
how your
amount of
fandom
yards as Reggie Wayne.
go, Marvin Harrison ranks over
He
him.
got the same amount of yards as Reggie Wayne and played less time.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
No matter how your fandom go,
they garbage,
he
bro.
rank over.
Neither one of them is better than T.O.
No matter
Neither one of them is better than T.O.
No matter how your fandom go, Marvin Harrison still ranks over T.O. He was in the Hall of Fame before him. He won. T.O. never did.
Bro, you
he
keep
got
talking
more
all these
All-Pros than him. He
popularity
got all that.
contest
He's
stuff.
over T.O.
At the end of the day,
it's not popularity. It doesn't matter to T.O. Ask T.O. Ask
I
T.O.
hear
Your
you.
man.
At the end of the day,
cares about.
your
man only cares about popularity. How are you going to say popularity and your man is the dude that's trying to be popular? How you going to tell you? How you going to say that? Your man is the dude that care about it. He cares about being the most popular dude. Your man, nobody else. Nobody else wants to be popular.
He told you that. He told you that.
You can't say it's a popular. Look at him, bro. Cut it out, bro. You talking about
He told you that?
Yeah, I watched him. I watched T.O. I watched him. That's why I'm telling you he wasn't the best. Like, look, your fandom.
I hear
you love T.O., right?
I hear you.
But he's not the best.
I hear you.
Never was, never will be.
I hear you.
Sitting
He
on
better
that
than
bench.
Marvin Harrison.
He wasn't the best then.
He better than Marvin Harrison.
He ain't got no bowl and he ain't winning the Hall of Fame. You
never
heard Marvin complaining about.
Listen.
Never heard Marvin complaining.
If you want to be happy that they got a goal from being a water boy, the water boy got a Super Bowl ring too.
Right.
The water boy got a Super Bowl ring
Marvin Harrison been in. Remember, but dig it. Marvin Harrison been the #1 receiver ever since college, high school, all them years.
I can't tell.
Man,
I can't tell. The #1 receiver win.
Right.
When was he #1 receiver?
You said right here. That's right. When your man was sitting on the bench, Marvin was playing. Right when they told him, "Oh, you gonna get him? You gonna get him Rook? You gonna get him Rook?
Oh yeah.
Here, hold my jock, hold my jock strap, rookie. Hold my jock strap, rookie.
Yeah. Facts. And guess what? And look,
get my popcorn.
Rookie. He was on the bench holding jock strap, and guess what he was doing? Getting more yards than your starting receiver that was #1 draft pick.
No, he didn't. You already said Marvin got 900 and he had 6. So he didn't get more draft. He didn't get more yards in.
Bro,
here you go, rookie. Hold my jock strap and get that popcorn.
In '96, T.O. had 500 yards, 4 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison had 836, 8 touchdowns. That's his rookie year.
Better than him. He's better than him.
That's his rookie year.
His
second year, his sophomore year. T.O. had 936.
He's better than him.
8 touchdowns.
He's better than
936 touchdowns his sophomore year. What Marvin Harrison had. He still got that same old
Marvin's better than him.
866 and 6 touchdowns.
Marvin's better than him.
Dang, well, what about year 3?
Marvin's better.
What about year 3?
When
he got 776 yards.
When Marvin Harrison was 81.
He should have played for the Sixers. 776 yards.
So he got 786 yards.
Maybe he was showing a tribute to Philadelphia. That's probably what it was. He was probably showing a tribute to Philadelphia. He said, you know what? Y'all the 1776 Sixers. Y'all the 1776 Sixers. So I'm going to get 776 yards. And then he got 7 touchdowns.
He was ranked
7 touchdowns. You know what happened in T.O. third year?
He was ranked #1.
You know what happened in T.O. third year?
He was ranked #1.
He got 1,000.
He was ranked #1 out of all receivers.
He got 1,000 yards, bro.
He was ranked #1.
14 touchdowns from the bench.
All receivers.
from the
He
bench.
was ranked. He wasn't. He
From
wasn't on.
the
The, he wasn't on the
bench.
bench that time. You gotta watch.
Yes, he
You wasn't
was.
watching T.O. That's the bad thing.
Bro,
No, he wasn't.
you're
In
tripping. T.O.
2000,
was two
in
on the bench in the
2000,
third year, bro.
in 2000,
He was not no
in
starter.
2000, he wasn't on
Yes,
the. Bro, you
he
wasn't
was not,
watching T.O. You weren't
bro.
watching him, bro. You
Bro,
weren't watching
T.O.
him.
was not a
You are
starter
watching.
his
You
third
are
year,
watching him
bro.
from stats. You are watching him
Bro,
from stats. And
T.O.
on
was
his
not a
resume.
starter
Oh
his
my
third
gosh,
year,
bro.
bro. Okay,
This is nuts. This is nuts that
okay,
you're doing this. This is
okay.
absolutely nuts that you're
So
doing
you
this, bro.
saying that T.O. was a
This is
starter his
nuts
third
that you
year?
was doing this, bro.
So T.O. was a starter
Bro,
his
this is
third
nuts
year?
that you're doing this, bro. Why do
So
you
T.O.
change
was
the?
a
Why are
starter
you
his
changing
third
the
year?
goalposts each time, bro?
T.O.
Each
was a
time,
starter
bro.
his third year?
Bro, he ain't starting no games. You telling me he ain't starting no games? He
Was
ain't
he
playing no
a
games.
starter?
He ain't starting no games.
Was he a
Yes, he
bro?
was.
Somebody can get injured and
Yes,
start a game. He was not a starter, bro.
bro.
He was
So
not a
yes, he was a
starter.
starter. How many games he start? How
Oh
many
my
games
god,
did he start? He didn't start no games. He didn't start no games.
bro,
Nobody was injured. He didn't start no
this guy,
games. Tell me.
bro, he started.
He didn't start
Yo,
no
I'm
games.
done. I'm done. I'm done. You're
You're
right.
changing the goalposts for
Listen,
your guy. You're
listen,
changing the
listen,
goalposts for your guy
listen.
each time. You talking about this dude got 1,000 yards off the bench. You talking crazy. He ain't get no damn 1,000 yards on no bench, man. Stop talking crazy. 1,000 yards
Bro,
off the bench? Dudes on the bench don't give 1,000 yards. He wasn't on no damn bench. They
he
run a
did.
three receiver.
He
They ran
did.
a three. They ran a three receiver. San Francisco
He
ran a
did.
three receiver set since the 80s, bro. San Francisco ran a three receiver set since the 80s. Watch them, bro. I watched that. I watched that, bro. San Francisco ran a three receiver set. So T.O. was on the field. Talk about he on the bench. Bro, get out of here, bro. You're trying to change the goalposts for your man so he could be better. But your man's a loser. He never gonna be better. He
Okay,
never gonna be better.
so wait, so wait, so you're trying to say San Fran will run the ball out of a
Since the
out of
80s.
cut it out, bro.
Since the
Listen,
80s.
listen. You know how
Since the
football works,
80s.
and you know how football works, and you're trying to change the goal ball. You got a starting receiver one, you got a one and a two that's always on the field for the pretty much. The third receiver ain't always on the field. You starting as a slot receiver, you're not always on the field. You're just starting as a slot
Who is
receiver.
who? All right, so that now so JJ
So
Stokely is the
cut that,
number two receiver,
cut
right?
cut all that bull crap out.
JJ
Nobody, no
J,
football
JJ
team, no
JJ
football
Stokely.
team. Yes,
JJ
he was they
Stokely.
starting. He was their
JJ
number two
Stokely is the starting
receiver.
quarterback.
Yes, he was their number two receiver.
Receiver,
Go
right?
look up the depth chart. Go look up the depth chart. Yes, he was their number two receiver.
So in 1998, he started. In 97, he started 16 games. In 98, he started 11. In 99, he started four games. T.O. was on the field. He was starting. T.O. was starting. Don't give this boy more credit than he deserved. He already couldn't win. He already couldn't win. So like you're gonna say, what is it? He couldn't win because the NFL was cheating him? No, he's not that good.
Here we go.
But
I'm about to pull up the
when you
depth
try to
chart for you right
bring a
now.
guy off the bench, when,
I'm about to pull up the
when you
depth
try to
chart
pull
for
a
you
guy
right
off the
now.
bench to try to make him one of the ones, you end up making a mistake because you're pulling him from where he belongs. He belongs on the bench, so keep him on the bench. Right? You don't try to bring him up. Everybody
I'm about
loved
to
the
pull up the
Cinderella
depth
story
chart for
about the
you right
loser
now.
who became good. Right? Everybody loved the Cinderella story. Oh, this guy worked so hard. He did it so. He was really vigilant. He really busted his butt so he could get up there and play. Yeah, get out of here, bro. You a bench guy. That's when they made the mistake when they tried to give the dude off the bench the promotion, promote him to where he should be, water boy. Right? He wanted he danced with the Cowboys cheerleaders. Go dance. You're a stripper. You're not a football dude. You're a stripper. Dance. Right? Be a popcorn guy. Right? Do that. What you talking about, bro? Your dude's a starter. He's a bum. That's all it is, bro. Your man's a bum. Like San Fran, bro. San Fran, you crazy, bro. You got these boys stats, bro. Y'all here playing these games, bro. You boy trash, bro. It's trash. Watch this boy. I was watching him, bro. I got got these Bulls that are these San Francisco 49ers fans. Wayne used to be a 49ers fan. Cleese used to be a 49ers fan. All these Bulls is 49ers fans. They used to talk about these lanes all the time. There's only one dude that was solid in San Francisco. His name's Jerry Rice. The rest of these dudes is crabs. These dudes bums. These Bulls worth talking about. All them dudes over there, besides Jerry Rice, are trash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, not that, bro. Cut it out, bro. Yeah, give my man his flowers, Marv. We appreciate you for holding Philly down like you did, bro. You the reason that the athletes took it to the next level. Because if we ain't had the dudes like you, the boys that laid the foundation, and we wouldn't have knew. We would have been goofy boys that was dancing around and acting goofy too if we didn't have you as a role model and do it the right way. We'd have been clowns. We'd have been out here trying to do cute stuff. Popcorn, that range, man. Nah, our dudes who that's how I would have came in and number one, and then they would have did number one stuff. That's all Marvin did his whole career. Number one stuff. Give him his credit, bruh. Give him his credit, bruh. He's the reason he decades best. You don't get to be the best of 10 years because you ain't the best. Stop in 2008. That's even better. That's even better. 2008. Marvin ranks.
Come on. What are y'all? Hold on. Is this 97? Yeah, this 97 right here. Here we go. No, that's. Well, it's not 90. Once I seen the 2 and 0. This guy's crazy, man.
You trying to say the credit that he actually deserves. Main man he comes in, starts 11 games, 10 games. That's it. In 95, 96.
Oh, what year is we looking at? 97. Man, that y'all don't go back that far. Hold on. Then they went 13-3 back then.
Jeez.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna let me go back that far to get that. Like they got the players, but they're not giving the Giants. And I don't know. He probably was splitting reps.
The crazy thing is they were both young. I didn't even know that.
Who?
Well, they were both Stokes and Owens were they only a year apart. See, there's no-
Yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, T.O. did better than your man, who was a first round draft pick.
he came in the NFL. He was trash. It's coming in
So that's all I'm saying.
receiver. If a six say, you know what, you're real high expectations.
So,
To keep giving you more,
huh?
but now again, yes, you know, I was
This joint's starting to skip now. It's getting every other word. Hey yo. Yeah. Off white.
yo, bro,
Yeah. Hey, look, we gonna come back. We're gonna come back tomorrow because we gonna have to get our picks, bro.
definitely do.
Yeah, I mean, but forget all that, man. Y'all let me know, man. Who y'all think? Who y'all think better, Marvin Harrison or T.O., man? Because we got to end this debate. This is the second live stream about these two fools. Yeah, I mean, and we giving picks, and this dude want to just keep trying. Like at the end of the day, he think because he want to sit there. Oh, we got a Super Bowl, like that solidify anything. Like, dude, like listen, them dudes is not better than T.O. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's cool. But what y'all think? Let us know how y'all feel. You know what I mean? Do y'all think Marvin Harrison number one? Let us know how y'all feel. Or do y'all think that Marvin Harrison falls somewhere below 5 and T.O. and all them, you know, one type shit? Like, so let us know how y'all feel. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because y'all know how we feel. And all we're going to do is keep going back and forth about this. We supposed to get the picks in. I'm supposed to be making some bets tonight, trying to get some money tomorrow. But this fool want to keep trying to argue with me. You know what I mean? Y'all have a good night.
Marvin Harrison,
It went out. It went out.
bro.
Yeah, this joint.
Back then, and then it come back.
Yeah, this joint. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're going to chalk this joint up until tomorrow, man.
And
Can't
Marvin
hear you.
better.
Like, can't hear you. Yeah, chalk it up until tomorrow, man. I don't want us to finish, bro. Yeah, man. I'm gonna find a new program tonight, man, because this joint out of pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you know you gotta let that joint level up. Yeah, I mean, but